Well, good evening, SDI 1209. This is Edward Murray, and this is my review for the week 3 assignment. This week was a little bit different. Instead of being given a flowchart, we had to make our own flowchart based on the code we wrote. This is a little difficult. I tried doing the flowchart first and then building my code around the flowchart like we did the past 2 weeks, and that proved to be a little too difficult. So what I ultimately ended up doing was uh, coding a piece of my story and then uh, building a piece of the flowchart that went with that code. And that way I was able to eliminate some of the elements of the flowchart while I was coding, and kind of see what I had left that I needed to include, and then go from there. And in the end, it all kind of came together. Working with fewer constraints this week, I think, made it a little bit easier and harder at the same time. We didn't really have any set structure to follow, but it made it easier because we were allowed to do whatever we wanted with the code, and have our for loops wherever we wanted and our methods wherever we wanted. So I think ultimately it made it a little bit easier than the past 2 weeks. And I guess week 3 ends our storyline. Um, I don't know if I'd call my story interesting. I mean, it's interesting to me, but I know there's some people out there that aren't really into fantasy football. So I guess it all depends on what you're into. But all in all, I think I covered everything this week. I think I did pretty well. Put in a lot of hours, but it was well worth it. And I hope you guys came out on top as well.